So I got locks. Hey, and am I not happy? Am I not? Sanwanani guys, welcome to my channel. If you don't already know, my name is Angel, and today we'll be talking about why I got locks and things I wish I knew before I got the locks. Right, so with why I got locks, first of all, I've always been obsessed with locks. Like, I don't know, like the way they hang, the way that they're your natural hair, just, you know, hanging loose, strong, you know, thick, or not thick sometimes, because some people don't have thick locks, but whatever. Like Jay, the way that they are, they just seem so rebellious and so sure of themselves. Yeah, so I've just always been obsessed with locks. And like, if you're like around my age, and you watched YouTube, you remember Cypho and DJ Switch and their locks, and Gem Alley with Twasa and her locks, and like Jay, like a whole lot of people inspired me. And I don't know, I was just always attracted to locks. And isn't it weird that I didn't actually know that Lauryn Hill had locks until my fully grown age? It is. I wasn't allowed to listen to like umculo wasemhlabeni, so I didn't know. I didn't watch her. I didn't know much about her. But when I did, trust, like I was obsessing. Like Jay, recently I've been watching her locks. And anyway, I'm rambling. Okay, so my story is like 2010, 2011, I was like grade 10, 11. I went natural. Yeah, so I was always like leaf girl, and yeah, so I moved out of that, and then I got my hair cut off, and then like I got a short afro, and then I grew that out. And then 2014 I was like, you know what, I'm getting locks. And then no, I did not get locks. So I relaxed my hair, and I really, that's when I realized it's, I really don't enjoy relaxed hair and products and stuff. So I cut it off again, like literally a day or two later. I'll show you in my visual blog journey. So I cut it off again, and as I restarted my afro, that was, yeah, 2014. So then I had this big old afro, and honestly I was never really happy because I really wanted locks. So 2019 I was just like, you know what, and somebody gave me the confidence, because yes, and just do it, you're a grown woman now, you can do what you want to do. So I got locks. Hey, and am I not happy? Am I not? Yeah, so that's when I got locks, and I'm enjoying it so much. And even though they're still like developing, I mean, I'm a year and 3 months in, but I think I can say I still have baby locks, or maybe teenager locks, I'm not really sure, but they haven't fully, you know, developed and defined themselves yet. So that doesn't matter, because I'm enjoying it so much. But at the same time, I mean, there are some things that I wish I had known before. Another thing is, in South Africa, there isn't much, you know, information about dreadlocks, and I think I want to do a misconceptions/myths video about dreadlocks in South Africa, because it's or, you know, which aren't all bad things, but because of the way people think about it, it's considered not good to have locks. But I mean, with the development of things and people opening up their minds and eyes, you realize, we'll see, having locks is not a bad thing. It's actually a good thing. I mean, hey. So yeah, so I got myself my locks, and I figured now, a year in, we'll see, there are some things that I wish I had known, you know, because most information I found was from YouTube, and those are mostly American people. So here, when you think of like all the list of things that I had made before, and then I'm here in South Africa trying to tell them what I want to be done to my hair, what I want it to look like, they're just like, so this is how we start locks, Tina, here. But yeah, these are the things that I did wish that I had known before I started my locks. One is, I wish I had known that there are different ways to start locks, right? So from what we know here in South Africa is that jelly, open your parts, put the gel in the hair, and then twist it with a comb, you know. So I guess you can call those comb coils, and then you just twist it up with the comb, and that's it, right? No, actually there's other ways to start locks. I think one of my favorite ways that I did find out after is that you can do 2-strand twists on your hair, and then just leave that. Just leave that there, and then over time, okay, then you do your retwist over and over again on that, and then it just becomes locks after that. Wow, I didn't know that. But yeah, I wish I really did know that, because again, like, I don't like products, so I feel like that would have been way simpler than, you know, what I had to go through. But I'm not taking anything away from that experience. I mean, hey, you know. Number 2, I wish I'd known that they're different parts, you know, not just equal, you know, like with braids, you know, now we can do diamond parts on braids, you can open them in different directions. Same with locks. I wish I had known that there were diamond parts and, you know, just other fancy ways to do it. But I think now, with having the locks that I have, I think I'm okay with the type of parts that I have in my hair. But I mean, to know would have been great. 3 is wax is not necessary in maintaining your locks. I wish I had known that, because I mean, wax is like a very heavy, sticky thing, and then, you know, there's also build up scares that can come into play as well. So I wish I had known, you can just make your own oil and water mix, and you can actually do retwists without wax at all, and I actually have a video on that. I wish I had known that, because I mean, it's so much simpler for me, and especially DIY ikali. You can just do it yourself, and no, that's not what I'm trying to say. Especially in a DIY way, you can just use oil and water, and it's also very simple. Number 4, I wish I had known it takes so long to lock, right? Okay, there I braced myself. I knew, what, 6 months, it's gonna, you know, take a while for me to lock up my hair, so it's fine, I'll wait, it's okay. And when I was getting them installed, I asked my lady, the lady who was doing my hair, so how long is it gonna take for my hair to lock? She was like, you have very coarse hair, so maybe like 6 to 8 months. And I was like, okay, I can do that, because for me the aim wasn't to have my hair styled up all the time. It's, you know, to let it hang, let it be free. So I'm thinking I can wait 6 months, 8 months, and I had my locks installed in April. So very during the winter times, I always liked having styles, what's this, protective styles on my hair. So I didn't mind who's vele, it's winter, so by spring, summer, I'll be great. No, well into December, January, February, my hair still hadn't like locked fully, and I was so hurt. But I mean, knowing now, because like I said, I feel like it hasn't fully locked up, but knowing now, I mean, it's okay, you know, it's a journey, and we will wait for you, Loc. I will wait for you, because I love you so much. It's fine. Hey, are you still watching? If you are still watching, I want to give you a bonus right at the end, lessons that I've learned from all of this. So stay and subscribe as well, and like the video. Number 5, right, again, I said in South Africa we do things differently than, I guess, in Africa, because I'm not sure, but I know of South Africa, and that's what I'm talking about, South Africa specifically. But number 5 is, I wish that I knew I didn't have to style my hair all the time. I'll insert a few pictures here, but what they do here in South Africa is, once they have comb-coiled your hair, probably with wax, then they do a style on your hair. That's, you know, it's like braids, but with locks, you know. So then they style your hair and they let it lie down. But before they style it, actually they put wool around your lock. So this is your lock, right? And then they wrap wool on the lock so that it stays like that. And then they style your hair with the wool on your hair. Yo, it sounds complicated, but yeah, that's what happens. And then they say that they help, they do that to help your hair lock quicker and not to move around. But now I wish I had known, you can just do the comb coil thing and then just leave it like that. And I think with locks, that's the thing, just leave it, don't mess around with it a lot. And maybe that's the point with what they do, but I wish I had known that you could just leave your hair out, man, because, you know, those styles get itchy, and they don't want you to take them off like very soon. So look, you're a month and 2 months, maybe a month and a half with the style in, and I mean it can get very irritating having one style, you know. Yeah, so I just wish I'd known that. Number 6, I wish I'd known that it takes so long to dry hair, and with the hair getting longer and longer, it's taking longer and longer to dry. I wish I had known that, because I mean, I don't know, it's just annoying sometimes. You know, you need to wash your hair extra early in the day so that you can let it dry out. If you air dry, of course, I mean, you can always blow dry or sit under the dryer and let it dry that way, which is obviously quicker. But my hair is very prone to heat damage, so with Locs being installed, I was just like, you know what, no more my hair dryer. So with that gear, I need to just wake up extra early and wash my hair and just make sure that it's dried out. So I wish I knew that. And number 7 is, I wish I knew that I'd have to say goodbye to hats and caps. You know, I don't wear them much, but I mean, sometimes you just want to put a cap on with a cute little, you know, sporty outfit, or a bucket hat, or, you know, just those cute, you know, sun hats. But I think maybe they need to grow out more so that, you know, they can be flatter at the top. But right now I'm struggling, shame, with caps. I'm struggling with hats. I can't just put it on. I need to open it up all the way, but then still it just won't fit because I have fairly thick hair. So I wish I had known, you know, so it's sad. But another thing is, so there's those cute, you know, those hats that are like open, they don't have a top, and then it's just that. So yeah, I'm gonna get into that. I mean, it's winter right now, but once summer comes, I will shine. So here are these bonus lessons that I have learned from all the things that I wish I had known, and now having Locs and blah 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 blah. But I have 3 lessons for you guys. Number 1 is to do your research. Do all the research that you need, and then some. You know, you can never know too much about a subject, so especially about your hair, you need to be very sure about what you're doing and about what you want most of all, right? That's lesson number 1. Lesson number 2 is find a loctician or hairdresser or hairstylist that knows what they're doing. I know sometimes they will trick you, they will trap you just because they want your coin, but you need to ask questions. That's why you need to research first and then find someone who knows what they're doing, because when you ask questions, umuntu is gonna answer, you know, sensible things, you know, not just shy at you. Yeah, you need to find someone who knows exactly what they're doing and who's not gonna mess up your hair, because imagine like having a year's worth of Locs saved up and then you're not happy and having to start all over, or being discouraged and cutting them off, which, I mean, we want more people in the Loc, you know, Loc family. Come on, guys. And lesson number 3, I feel like is the most important. Do not compare yourself to other people's Loc journeys. I mean, there are other Loc extensions as well that can happen. So the Locs, it's very different. It's very broad. So don't compare your journey to someone else's journey, because that's just sad and it can discourage you from having Locs, and it can just give you a very negative perception of Locs, and we don't want that, and we want you to be happy because you are beautiful and just shine, sister and brother. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and staying to the end. You know, you're the one. Yes, so every Wednesday I post videos like this, and on Saturdays I happen to sing, so I want you to see that as well. So please do subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell notification so you know whenever I post something. Guys, thank you so much and stay blessed.